and it felt like subtraction. It might have felt like subtraction in the moment, but I could see that he did multiplication. Your family is looking at you like, God called you to do this, and it's like, the only way for them to see that you were telling the truth is time. Whew, okay. What's up, y'all? Today is July. Wait, boom. Okay, I am 3 days away from my last day at my current job. And I believe that God is completely calling me out of corporate America. So this could very well be my last 3 days in corporate America ever. And yesterday I was feeling pretty good. Today I have like a mixed, mixed feelings. It feels like excitement, but then it also feels kind of like anxiousness. Because when I plan out what I'm gonna do, I know what I'm gonna do next before I leave a certain place. But when you walk with God, I'm realizing there's gonna be moments where he just tells you to do something and you don't really know what's next. I heard once that when you pray and you ask God to tell you what else that it is that he wants you to do, and you don't hear anything back, continue to do whatever it was the last thing that he said to do. And I'm just gonna record some content, and yeah, I cannot believe, whoa, this is my last week of work. I just bought a new house and a new car in January. And it's July 9th. And I am leaving this job. But I'm excited about the new beginnings. I'm excited about the doors that are going to open through this. I just can't wait to see what God does. Because one thing that I know is that when God calls you to close a door, the next one that he opens up is always going to be better than the door you just walked out of. It's always going to be an upgrade. I feel like God has reminded me to stay in a child's place, if you will, by reminding me that he is the father and I am the child. And I feel like I have been kind of spiraling at moments or getting really anxious because I don't know what's coming. And I think sometimes I try to think for him or go ahead of him to try to make me feel better and console my own feelings and console my own anxiety. And it actually just makes me more anxious. And I feel like he's just kind of been reminding me lately, like, you've never been this way before, nor has anybody around you been this way before. So you can't even think about the places that I'm fixing to bring you into. You haven't even imagined it yet. And you're not going to be able to understand it or how you're going to get there by trying to think about it by yourself. So just sit and just be still and just seek me. It's his plan. He's in control. And this isn't the first time that he's called me to make what seemed like an uncomfortable decision. And every other time that he's done that, it's always worked out for my good. It's always worked out in my favor. I always got way more than what I thought I would get. And there was times in the past where he would tell me to do something and it felt like subtraction. It might have felt like subtraction in the moment, but once it was all said and done, I could see that he did multiplication. So I haven't thought about that until just right now when I said it. It feels like a lot of pressure. And I've been trying to also have to remember that other people's stories, other people's testimonies are not mine. And I can try to look for answers in other people's stories, but I'm not going to find them. The only thing that's going to be similar is the fact that God is faithful and that he's good. I also love to share stuff with my family and talk to them about, different things. but I've realized like they're not gonna understand, and it's no fault to them. I don't even really understand. All I know is that God is calling me to do this. That's it. And that can also get tricky because your family is looking at you like, God called you to do this, and it's like, you know, like how do you show, oh my goodness, how do you show them, like, or how do you tell them, like, the only way for them to see that you are telling the truth is time. I don't want someone else's lack of faith in God for them to project that onto me and make me question what it is that God's saying. I feel excited for it and I don't even know what it is yet. Yeah. But stay tuned. We'll see what's next. Peace. I don't know why I'm so emotional. It's the end of an era. The end of a chapter. I always get a little bit sad to think about, like, certain people you may never hear from again or see again. And if y'all just follow them on Facebook. I really did not think I'd be emotional. I really didn't. It's difficult. But everything in me feels like this season it's over. And it's time to move on. And I'm a little bit worried. But God's never failed. And if he called me out, he has to have something amazing in store. And I look forward to seeing what that is. I pray that maybe on this journey, whoever doesn't believe in Jesus will see it and believe. But I think my time here is up. I know my time here is up.